This episode is brought to you by Simeon Spritz.
Conspiracy theories.
The moon landing is fake.
I'm calling it now. No one's ever been to the moon.
Okay, I've now just fallen into the conspiracy hole.
Area 51.
I don't think it's about aliens. I don't think it's about retrieval sites.
We'll just believe in things that could be nonsense.
Could be conspiracies, could be not. It involved a lot of people, and still does. You want to guess or shall I tell you?
Tell me. I think I know.
Hello, darlings, and welcome back to yet another episode of your favourite podcast, Posh and Specs.
Hi, everyone. This is Posh.
And this is Specs.
And today we're going to be talking about conspiracy theories.
This is such a good... This is your idea.
I'm so excited. So I listened to another podcast that briefly mentioned something about conspiracy theories, and I was like, we have to do that. I want to talk about it.
Yes.
Even though I don't even really know what conspiracy theories I believe in or even what's out there, but I just felt like we had to talk about it.
The second you started talking about it, my mind was in a whirl because I know conspiracy theories and I've got opinions and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. But I'm really easily led. So when people say certain things about certain conspiracies, I'm just like, yeah, you must be right then.
Yeah.
I just believe people. So, I'm all for it. I love hearing about them.
So
you could tell me anything.
I could just tell you a conspiracy theory and...
But you could just make one up and then I could just go and tell everyone because I'm also a bit of a gossip.
Right. So you're not only going to buy my conspiracy, but you're also going to advertise it for me.
I'll create a new one just for you.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's great fun. I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to talk about it. There's been a lot of feedback in those lovely blanks books there.
I have to say, going up to someone on the street in London... Glasgow didn't feel the same, but going up to someone in London saying, can I talk to you about conspiracy theories? I'm surprised people actually wanted to talk to us. I
know, because it can be controversial, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm talking about certain things, but yeah, no, it was interesting. Although, I am a little dry.
What do you mean?
Did you bring me a drink?
I did.
What did you get me this week?
Now, before Christmas, you came down to London with Brandon for a lovely little weekend.
We did. We recorded one of the episodes a few weeks ago.
We did.
Brought Brandon with me for a little change of scenery.
We did.
Who's the husband. And
I think we've been able to name drop him and Michael in every episode so far.
Honestly, they're having more airtime than they should. So that will be stopping soon.
They should be the sponsors in the next episode.
Honestly, if they want mentioned again, they'll have to pay up.
When we were, do you remember we were in the Crown and Two Chairman in Soho?
Yes.
And he likes a lager, I like a lager.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you'll really like this. And it's Camden Hells.
Oh, yeah, he really liked it. Yeah, it was nice and light. Yeah.
And I thought we'd have a Camden Hells.
And that's what we've got this week. Now, I'm not really a lager girl.
This is a winner, though. It's light.
What can you compare it to? Is it like?
So Brandon actually said it reminded me of a Tennent's.
Oh.
And I've never heard of that.
Oh, Tennent's is like the Scottish lager.
So
Scottish lager.
Tennent's is the Scottish Camden Hells.
Well, I'd say Camden Hells is the English Tennent's, but
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, let's try. Okay,
yeah, give me.
Is this a bit of an old man's beer?
Ooh, no, it's very new.
Oh, that's nice. Do you know? Not a lager girl, but that's light. It's nice.
Thank you.
That's really nice.
I agree.
Get a nice kick at the back of the throat,
and it's light. I can't stand a hoppy beer.
No,
makes me sick.
I'm not for that.
Michael loves IPAs, heavy drinks.
No, that's like a meal. If you're
I think that.
Yeah, that's nice and light. I could have that with like a curry, or just for some fun on a night out.
When I walk back in the summer and I'm in the wharf, I will go to Row or something like that.
Yeah,
you can have that on a pint, sit by the wharf.
Oh, bless.
Have a pint, head back home. So, and who would call a lager a summer drink? Anyway, they've not paid for this clip, so I don't know why we're going in. We're going more into these.
We're really going for it. Anyway,
moving on.
Anyway, that is pretty nice actually. So yeah, really good. So as we always do, we took to the streets of London and Glasgow because we have had a few episodes recently where we've ended up in both towns, both cities. So I've just made the most of it. and asked loads of questions to everyone.
Yes.
So we asked them about what conspiracy theories they have heard of.
Now, may I start?
Please
with
do.
the old man?
Please tell everyone about it.
The old man outside Liverpool Street, I think we were.
Yes.
Okay, one, I was a little bit worried because I was like, he looks so
He was sweet.
sweet. And I guess not surprising, but I said to him, do you believe in conspiracy theories? If so, what one do you carry with you?
Yeah.
Now, considering his age, he said the moon landing.
What, as in he believed in it or he didn't believe in it?
He didn't believe in it.
So he didn't think that in the 60s.
And he watched it and believed it at the time, but has said now he doesn't believe that even happened.
Interesting. So the moon landing, I would say it's one of the biggest conspiracy theories around.
It's come up 4 times.
Right. I would say it was pretty big, across the globe, wouldn't you? And it's one of those ones, it's one of the ones that I think about quite a lot. In fact, if you said the phrase conspiracy theory to me, it's probably the one at the forefront of my mind.
Right.
And I don't know.
Why? He said, and okay, I like it.
Yeah.
If we've been once, why haven't we been back? And 2, he said something about if it was fake, it's like a false flag for America to land on the moon. To do with Russia or something like that. I was like, okay, like I'm buying what you're saying because you've got such confidence in what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the Russia thing, like why putting the American flag on the moon would stop Russia from doing something else. Because they got the capabilities to do it. But actually, if we've been, why haven't we been back?
Well, I think it was all about like the space race. Is that what they called it?
Yeah,
and it was
that must be it.
Well, it was a race between America and Russia to see who could get to the moon first, right?
Yeah.
Because they both had like international things going on. So I think the Americans wanted to beat the Russians to it and claim that they'd been there first, because who wants to be the second? Do you know what I mean? Like Buzz Aldrin. Do you know what I mean?
But if I were in the race and I were Russia, I'm not then just going to stop the race. I'm going to be like, all right, well, I'm still going to go to the moon and put my flag on it. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, bring it back down, lads.
Yeah, never mind.
We're already halfway there.
Cancel the billions of pounds.
Yeah. So many questions around it.
No, to be fair, the moon landing for me, I have such big question marks over. Right, for example, there shouldn't be like wind on the moon. Is that right?
Yeah, there's no wind on the moon.
But the flag's moving in the footage.
Is it?
Yeah. And then see like the footprints on the claim, or the footprints on the moon. The grip marks on the footprints are different to the shoes that they actually used, because you can see there's a museum that's got the shoes and you can see the grip marks on the bottom, and they're different to the ones in the dust pattern.
Okay, I've now just fallen into the conspiracy hole.
Right. And then apparently in the footage, right, this one's far-fetched, but in the footage of man walking on the moon, who's the first guy on the moon?
Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong. And then Buzz Aldrin was the second, but nobody ever remembers him. That's right.
Oh, no.
Like Russia and the Americans. But there's footage of Neil Armstrong on the moon. This is so far-fetched. You can see the wires like holding him so that he walked funny.
You're kidding? Because this is the 50s, 50s, 60s, 60s, 60s.
I think it was like early 60s. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just a bit like, have we been back? Has anyone been on the moon since? They must have. Can we verify that? So, Ricky says 12 astronauts have landed on the moon in the entire history, all of them American, I believe. And it's between 1969 and 1972. So 1972 was 54 years ago.
At least.
So why have we not been back? And that's what that old man said as well. I'm just saying, right, and has Russia not got like a NASA program, but a Russian one?
Yeah.
Why have they not been?
I know.
Because no one's been. Because it was fake.
Yeah.
Honestly, I fell for it. I'm in. Hook, line and sinker. I am in with that conspiracy theory.
So the moon landing is fake?
I'm calling it now. No one's ever been to the moon.
Okay, guys at home, do you also believe that the moon landing is fake?
I just think, like, why would you not go back? If someone's been to the moon, you would go all the time. Also, apparently, like, there's certain stars that are, like, really near the moon. So they should have been big, but they were the same size as what we would see them from Earth. Does that make sense?
So it was just a studio.
Honestly, I think it was a green screen. They wouldn't even have needed a green screen. It was in black and white. Because, like, no, how we see the stars and they're like pins in the sky.
Yeah.
That's how it looked on the moon landing footage. But they shouldn't have been like that. They should have been bigger because they're closer. I don't know if that makes sense. I think it was all fake.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was fake.
So you're with, I wouldn't get his name. You're with him.
Me and that old guy, we are two peas in a pod. What do you think? Because I've put my opinion out there to be criticised here.
Okay. So you had me at... Hello. You had me at... I had to say it. I had to get it out of my head. You had me at the wind, the footprints, all the stuff like that. I think stars will still look tiny when you're on the moon because some stars are in Andromeda, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll accept that. The stars is far-fetched and the strings is far-fetched.
I think going on like the moon, you're not walking around and you can now like, ooh, a star, like grab them like apples on trees.
Okay, fair.
The Wire. Like,
yeah.
I think I could buy into the conspiracy, and I'm on the fence, and both of my legs are over the fence of this could be a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Because it seems like a political advantage to have done it, and there's a lot of money to go to the moon. We've not gone back. Out of China, Russia, all these other very proud countries that would want, why don't they want the flag on the moon? It's just there, and they've got the technology to do it. This stuff makes me think, did America do it because it was easy?
The space race.
And they are good at film technology.
Yeah.
They need to crack out that.
They were always advanced. Hollywood, they were always quite advanced with that.
These things make me like, sure, I always try and like strip back, right? Is it trying to sell something or is there a political advantage? It's a massive political advantage to say you got to the moon first, whether you did or not. Who's going to verify it?
No, exactly. Honestly, I'm telling you right now, it's not happened.
Then, well, actually, if we want to stay on the land of America...
Well, America has a lot of conspiracy theories about it.
Well, my favourite one is also American.
I bet I can guess.
What one?
Area 51.
It isn't. That was one of the common ones. That was mentioned 6 times.
There you go. Okay. That's interesting.
Which I think, okay, I'm going to possibly poo-poo Area 51. I think it's just, it was, and possibly still is, a substandard secret service base where the US Army might trial new aircrafts before deployment. I think they just try the new aeroplanes, they try the new helicopters. I don't think it's about aliens. I don't think it's about retrieval sites. It's in the sticks because you can whack up a new plane that might be supersonic. Bring it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's really boring. My only thing is, why do they make it seem so suspicious and quiet?
It's touristy though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because people go to like near the area.
You get arrested, don't you?
Yeah, so you can't go beyond like within the grounds of it, but I think you can be near the area and get pictures and things. And it's a bit touristy.
So my opinion was not shared with any of the 6. Everyone thinks it's nefarious alien stuff.
I don't think it's like aliens. I definitely think it's some kind of military base, possibly trying out.
Oh, you think it's like a...
I think it's a bit like what's the word I'm looking for? Like defense, like a military defense base situation. That's what I think. They've probably got some big weapons in there. Ones that I don't even want to know about.
Yeah, I don't want to know. Because I feel like if I know, then I'm a target.
Yeah, and I'm scared, so I don't want to know.
I don't know. I love the branding, though, it has. I love an Area 51 movie.
Yeah.
I love falling into that.
Yeah.
But if we already know the site, it's no longer a government secret. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't matter what's in it. We know where it is.
We already know.
Or is it a massive decoy? Is Area 51 a massive decoy and actually everything else is hiding in plain sight?
Everything else is in Area 52.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
No,
look over here.
We were talking about this yesterday because I have actually, when people ask me what I do for a job, I've started telling them that I'm a spy because people go, well, you wouldn't, like, I just say I work for MI6 or MI5, whatever it is, right? And
either. International, domestic.
Either one, right? I was just like, if people say, oh, like, what do you do? I just say, oh, like, I work for MI5 because they always go, well, you wouldn't be saying you worked for MI5 if you did work for MI5. Then I go, well, you don't think I worked for MI5 then, so I've done my job. You're hiding in plain sight.
I think it's pretty smart.
And
I told
honestly,
you it was great.
from now on, everyone that I meet I will tell them that I'm a spy.
So if you want to subscribe to the first ever podcast with an MI5 agent, now's your time to do it.
Hand on heart, I work for MI5. That is what I do.
Whoa. Oh my God. I'm starting to think you are now.
This is the thing. If you hide in plain sight.
No one's really going to think, but I'm really starting
to think. It's like Area 52, where is it? Because that's
You'll
the
know
real
more
thing.
than any of us, as you're the MI5 agent.
I obviously do know where it is, but I wouldn't tell anyone.
That would be such a plot twist.
It'd be such a plot twist, but how fun is that?
It's really great.
Because what's the like? We probably all have passed someone in the street that works for MI5.
Oh yeah, totally.
You wouldn't know it was them.
No.
Great fun. I love it.
I love that. No, my American one.
Yes. What is the one that it was your favourite?
I actually believe it is a conspiracy.
Okay.
It is on purpose.
Okay.
It is in America. I want you to guess. It involved a lot of people and still does. And some people like to talk about it and some people don't. And do you know what? Do you want to guess or shall I tell you?
Tell me. I think I know.
It's the Denver International Airport.
Okay, not at all what I was thinking you were talking about there.
What were you thinking?
I thought you were going to mention that 9/11 was
a conspiracy.
Like, obviously, it was absolutely horrendous, and I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but there's a lot of people that think that there's a lot of hidden things around.
Yes, and that came up twice.
It did come up a few times. But I don't know enough about it to go into depth.
I don't, but I was actually talking about Denver International Airport.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have you ever been to Denver International Airport?
I've never been.
If I disappear after this episode airs, I didn't want to disappear. I am happy and healthy.
Gave me goosebumps.
Honestly, I believe that this is a weird... And I've been to Denver International Airport.
Okay, let's rewind. Are people disappearing from this airport?
Possibly. We don't know. When you land into Denver International Airport, there are murals on the wall.
Right.
Eyes, pyramids, painted doorways, Egyptian stuff, like deserts with underground civilizations. The shape of the airport is like a pyramid.
Oh.
Basically, it's like some New World, Illuminati, Egyptian base thing.
Yeah.
Murals everywhere, the shape of it, and it is incredibly well documented how nonsensical all of this design and architecture is. It's like actually it's like flying into a temple. It's like you should respect it because it's worshipped. It's like a worshipful site that you fly into, but it's an airport. It's a modern airport.
And have people went missing?
Possibly. I feel terrified to say yes.
No, that's really crazy.
If you Google Denver International Airport conspiracy, oh my God, and I've seen them. I've spoken to people about it in the airport. That's weird.
Really crazy.
And I don't know why. I don't know. Like, obviously other people will know possibly why that might be, that what the conspiracy is. Is it like some super base for the super rich and powerful that, use this as their main airport and then they like it? Is that then too obvious because there's murals on the wall?
Oh, I'm getting chills.
Is that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Isn't that weird?
That's really weird.
And I like this Masonic-y art thing. Like, I think it's very pretty, like some of the buildings that you see around London. So, like, I can see, like, the odd thing. And I'm like, oh, that's Masonic culture.
Okay.
To see a whole airport dedicated to it.
Is it a big airport?
Denver's International Airport.
That is really crazy.
Right?
Oh, did that come up when we were out doing...
No.
So that's your personal one?
That's my personal one. I was hoping so, but no one.
I've never heard of that. When we go back to yours tonight, I want you to get YouTube videos up.
I've got photos, me and my friends who live in Denver, next to these lovely painted walls that predict. It's like the things inside pyramids, like stories.
Oh, like the hieroglyphics.
Yeah, like the future.
Oh my God.
It's like, is this a prediction, Denver Airport?
Has it predicted that Posh and Specs is going to win Podcast of the Year at the International Podcast Awards? Because if it hasn't predicted that, then it's wrong.
Well, we have just made it into the top 50 newcomer podcasts.
Yeah. It's pretty exciting.
That's very humble, yes.
Yeah.
That's like a, yeah.
I'm trying to be humble about it, but it's a big deal.
Conspiracy or not.
Yeah, whether you believe it or not, it's true.
Yeah. What a great episode to mention our amazing achievement.
I know. Do you think all conspiracies, like big conspiracies, tend to be American, North American particularly?
Yeah.
States-based usually. Why is that? Because like there can't be, there's obviously other conspiracy theories, but you've got like your big ones, like you've got Area 51, JFK is a big one that was an inside job, the 9/11 thing that we mentioned. These are like the big conspiracies and they are all states-based. So,
you know what? I think just America is a whole really good storytellers.
And they love a drama. They like things to be dramatic. British people tend
that
to
helps
like
a conspiracy flourish.
100%. Like British people tend to like brush things off and go, it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And we're very polite about things, but they like to make drama.
Yeah. They're really engaging. I'm like, tell me more.
Yeah, well, this is that. Like,
oh my God.
We'll just believe in things that could be nonsense.
Could be conspiracies, could be not.
Or you've got flat earthers that believe the earth is flat.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really understand how you would think the earth is flat.
What do you think about these like prediction-y people? Like, was that like that man and he's made all the predictions?
Oh, what was his name?
Amadeus-y thing. It's not the Amadeus, but...
yeah, no. Oh, Nostradamus.
Yes.
Is that him?
He's always in the news every couple of years.
Yeah. Is he dead?
I think he's really dead.
Like really dead?
I think he was around like Galileo. I think he's
he's like well
old.
dead?
Yeah.
Oh, right, like thousands of years dead?
I think so, or hundreds. No, yeah, maybe,
I have no idea. He could still be alive today. I've got no idea. But yeah,
what do you think about that?
His name crops up a lot. Well, he made all these predictions, but I don't know if any of them came true. Did they?
Yeah, like some have, or loosely.
Like in what sense?
Well, enough that he's still talked about in modern history and people worry
was
about
it
his
him
predictions.
that said the world was going to end in 2012?
Yeah, those kind of ones. But they're also ones that happened.
Oh, okay. What about, have you heard the conspiracy about Queen Elizabeth being a lizard?
I've heard the lizard thing.
So like, I was talking about this earlier and I didn't know if it was like a regional Scottish thing or if it's made it to the wider community, but there is a theory that she was a lizard. I don't know. I don't even really know much about it, but I'm just like, where did people get that from? What's the basis of this? Is it because she lived to quite an old age? Because, I mean, that's great, but...
Isn't that what living as a queen does?
I mean, you've got healthcare on tap and...
You don't need to be a lizard, darling.
No, you don't. Yeah.
But I know very much, I sound like I'm like, don't think about the lizard people. Am I a lizard?
Are you a lizard?
I don't know what lizards do. They do that?
They do it for the purposes of the listener. James is sticking his tongue out quickly and making his tongue as long as possible out his mouth.
Now, I want to surprise you.
Oh.
This is real talk.
I'm ready to be surprised.
We're going straight into real talk.
Yeah.
Because this is going to hopefully give you a lovely spec spin.
Okay.
I reached out to my own Nostradamus at the end of last year.
Oh. You have a personal Nostradamus?
A man online, who I paid for. I sent a photo of your face and a picture of your palm.
No, is that why you asked for a picture of my hand?
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing, and it happened so long ago that I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
Right, okay, you sent a picture of my face
and
a picture of my hand?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me more.
And that you're from Scotland.
And that's all he knew about me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said, I want to tell me, I'm doing a prediction on her. I'm going to tell her about her 2026, what it entails.
Shut up.
And this is it.
Right, go.
Hannah from Scotland in 2026 is thriving. I think he's from India, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
But with the right amount of chaos.
That's normal for me.
She's upgraded sipping cocktails to making her own. That's weird, because you make cocktails.
That's strange.
You introduced me to cocktails. To me, that's weird.
Okay.
This is where it gets really spooky. she's giving strawberry spirits.
James.
Yeah.
I've got my strawberry hair clip in.
And you actually had it in the day
seriously,
I got this as well.
And my whole house is full of strawberries. It's a bit of like a motif that I have.
This is funny. Her fashion, still a fruit salad mode. Still in fruit salad mode, but elevated.
What the hell does that mean?
It does not mean anything to you.
I don't know.
I think colourful.
Yeah?
Think strawberry print, but with rhinestones and sass.
Oh, that's so me. Yeah, the tackier the better.
Career question mark? She's got a podcast coming.
Shut up.
Shit you not.
Right. Oh, I swear to God, right? James asked for a picture of my hand.
Yep.
Significantly before we booked the studio to do the podcast.
It says that you
I'm actually like, goosepimply.
Podcast. Who makes that up?
No, I know that's wild.
It says you deserve more socks. I don't know if I've mistranslated that or not. But you deserve. It says I deserve more socks, but in quotations says if you say that, where she and in a debate but got robbed. Where she in a debate and got robbed.
I'm gonna get robbed.
No, in a debate, but you get robbed from that debate. It's the translation.
Is that what's going to happen?
You have a debate and you don't win the debate.
I always win a debate.
Right? Is that to do with the show? I don't know.
I don't know. Mindset
in 2026. 0 time for boring people, bad Wi-Fi, or weak drinks.
Yes. No, I'm actually, I don't even know what to say back to you because I'm actually like
Isn't that wicked? Yeah, I had to do that over WhatsApp with him.
Did you do one for yourself?
No.
You should do one. James, I'm like, honestly, goosebumps.
You like that?
So I need stronger drinks, better Wi-Fi.
And no boring people.
And no boring people. I can't be bored. I don't do boring people anyway.
And you need to start, you need a podcast.
I can't. Spec spins is that I'm speechless because the podcast thing, like, I can't even describe. It was something that we had spoke about to no one else, like husbands maybe. And it was just a thing between the two of us and we were going to get it in motion.
Yep.
What the hell?
And, at the beginning, you said that you could be easily led.
Have you just made... Shut up!
And you would buy any...
Shut up, have you just made that up? Shut up! Shut up, you've made that up.
Yeah.
You gave me goosebumps.
So, full circle.
No, wait.
Hannah does buy any bullshit you tell her.
I can't believe it.
I asked for your hand.
But you asked for my... And you knew I had my strawberry clip in my hair and that my house was covered in strawberries and rhinestones.
So that is egg on your...
I'm away.
I love how you said that. This is...
I will fall for anything. I thought there was a man in India who knew me better than I knew myself. I didn't like this one. I'll see you later. I love you too, but that was torture.
Oh, thank you so much. I hope you've had a really good time. Yes, like, comment, subscribe. Bye.
Bye. You've wanted to do that for ages. I can't believe you've done that to me.
That was so
you
good.
told me to put that in my hair and I was like, yeah, no problem. That was fun.
Let me give you a hug.
That was so fun.
That was so funny.
Wait. You asked me for a picture of my hand.
Yeah. So I'll tell you, I actually did seek a reading for you. But he didn't get back to me. He wanted me to talk to him on the phone, and I felt that was really weird. So I ran that through AI.
Stop it!